I'm filled with a feeling of joy as I look up at the dim ceiling. I'm so glad I cleared up a misunderstanding with Rika-san. I'd cleared up a misunderstanding at Sasaki's birthday party, and now people are flocking to Rika as usual. Though I'm a little sad that I may have a few opportunities to interact with her, I like seeing Rika be a popular class president. Plus, I clutch a downy weight, classic comforter, and bask in the feeling. Mayuri-san praised me. Mayuri, who did not know about the false suspicions, told me how wonderful it was that I'd found the true culprit. Of course, I didn't do it for her praise, but he's spoken of so highly by someone I admire. I was so happy. I break into a beaming smile. If anyone could see me, I bet I would look like an idiot. But no one will. Hey, can we talk? A hesitant voice whispered in my ear and I almost let out a shriek. I hurriedly covered my own mouth to stifle my voice and looked towards a figure peering at me from a ladder. Hanabishi-san. Be quiet, you'll wake up Mayuri-san. Oh my. Why wouldn't we want to wake her? I freeze when I see her serious expression. My mind goes blank at possibilities. I'm sorry. It's rude of me at this time of night. Oh, it's fine. Is there something you want to talk about? She nods meekly and asks if she can get in with me. Yes, you can. Of course. I can't refuse. Her timid expression relaxes as she dives into my bed. She's so close. Oh, this is kind of embarrassing. Kind of embarrassing and more than kind of hot, actually. Her whisper in my ear tickles. It's a single bed, and no matter how slim we are, two people are a tight fit. It's almost like we're holding each other. Rika's leaning towards me, and her arms and chest are brushing lightly against my body. Touching me ever so slightly, I never thought I'd be so aware of it. Sorry to bother you this late, but I had to thank you as soon as I could. Thank me? For today, of course. I wanted to talk privately, that's why it ended up being so late. Seeing her fiddle with herself and her braids bashfully, I hesitate over how to express myself humbly. I'm so happy you're worried about me, and that you had such warm feelings for me. Most people didn't even talk to me. Some people did try to talk me out of concern, but no one acted on my behalf the same way you did, Shirahane-san. Hanabishi-san. Sorry. It sounds like I'm bad-mouthing people. My reactions were normal, but you did so much for me. I really am grateful. It's like we've passed some threshold, and she squeezes my hand. The heat of her palm tickles me, and I feel warm to my core. I'm glad you're able to make up with everyone. Yeah, and I even made a new friend. We giggle. I'll tell you the interaction between Rika and Igaki. The other girl seemed like she'd be a handful. But it seemed to me a bit like a bratty child being scolded by her overbearing mother. So perhaps a friendship might just work. Speaking of which, Igaki-san taught me a new way to drink tea. Oh? What do you mean? She didn't tell me. She puffs out her cheeks adorably, and I tell her how to drink Russian tea. Ah, so taking jam with it? We tried it with strawberry jam for crackers, and it was quite good. Really? I'll have to try it too. Of course. But since it's Igaki-san who taught you, it's probably just pulling your leg. I nod, thinking how it's entirely possible that she's trolling us. We're about to burst out laughing, but we bury our faces in a comforter to stifle it. Today was a really good day, and now, to be talking to you like this, Shirahane-san? I'm one who should feel that way, I think, but I'm too embarrassed to say so. Then the warmth of her smile fades, and she gives me a serious look. Hey, Shirahane-san, since you helped me, I really have no place in saying this, but I have something I want to ask of you. Of course, I don't mind at all. So I want to be even closer friends with you. That's why we're still a bit from being formal right now, aren't we? I want to stop that. At first, I don't even understand what she's saying. I know we took it first, but for starters, I'm going to start calling you. I'm going to stop calling you Shirahane-san. Start calling you Suoh-chan. Suoh-san. So Shirahane-san, I want you to call me Rika. Is that okay? Not only her cheeks, but her whole face goes red. And I say, okay, Rika-san. My face goes red too, as I deliberately call my Amitiė partner by her first name for the very first time. Well, not the first time, we said it in rushing. We said it accidentally last time, I think. It was a year of new encounters. I went on to make many friends throughout my life. But out of all of them, 2 of them were special to me. One was a golden-haired pessimist. The other, a silver-haired optimist. Even though their characters, personalities and talents seemed different, their distorted hearts cast the same reflection. I encountered them, silver and gold, at the Council of Amitiė. Chapter 3. Half Angel, Half Devil. Who's a half angel, who's a half devil? Same person? I care for some more? A restrained voice asked. Thank you. How am I to cup out to her? Do you want to try Russian tea? Yes, I'd like that. My Amitiė partner, who has become much easier to talk to ever since that birthday party, nods and pours me some strongly fragrant tea. She then spoons some strawberry jam into a teacup and stirs. Was the Russian tea Yaigaki-san told you about better than this? It was good in its own way. Yaigaki showed me her method of making Russian tea 6 days ago. Seemed like she'd been pulling my leg after all. The correct way to make Russian tea is to stir the jam into a cup. Not to with jam while drinking the tea, but... Maybe what you did was bad manners, but you got to experience something most people never do. Recording how 2 of us licked the jam as we drank the tea, I giggle. I take the cup as she passes to me and have a sip. I feel like this Russian tea, with its sweet strawberry aroma, is better than usual. Perhaps because we're doing this in secret, but it seems more delicious. I beg your pardon, Suoh, that's filth and you know it. Does I think this? Me too. Ringo, having joined a night tea party, gazes at us with sleepy eyes as she presents her cup. Oh, me too, me too. Don't do it, sis. Your name means strawberry, so that'd make you a cannibal. But Ringo, your name means apple and you're drinking apple tea. Rika looks at her boisterous twins with a troubled expression, then prepares some tea, In contrast, Yuri interrupts them by shoving some homemade cookies into their mouths. Be quiet. This is a secret night tea party. If we get caught, it's over. That's right. After her birthday party, although Rika and the twins had made up, Rika was overzealous about and unable to snap out of it easily. I proposed a night tea party with the Saki twins out of a concern for her. Always a stickler for the rules, Rika rejected the idea at first. After I explained it all, though, she begrudgingly agreed. Obviously, I had to ask Yuri since we'd be using her room. She agreed with an easy why not. Now this is the third time we've held a night tea party. However... Here you are. Apple jam for Apple-san. Oh, I guess that makes us both cannibals. Yep, twins are gonna stick together. So, it's okay if you both do it? Rika asks as she takes a sip of her tea. There's something motherly about the way she looks out for the twins. Looks like there's nothing to worry about anymore. Rika was originally afraid it would be awkward since she'd gotten angry about breaking the rules. But now we're both on our third tea party, I feel like we're even closer than before. She's become friendly with me too. Suoh-san, would you like to try another kind of jam? I have blueberry and apricot in addition to the apple. Yes, I'd like to try those. Give those a try, Rika-san. As we talked about that night, we're now on a first name basis, and it won't be long before we're just Amitiė partners, but real friends. Speaking of which, I heard from another classman in my club we're going to be doing orienteering. I thought you did ballet in your gym classes. What kind of class are you going to be doing orienteering doing? Although that takes me way back doing orienteering. Orienteering? I cut my head with this word, which I've honestly never heard before. To be honest, I remember doing it. It's very nice, very fun thing to do as a kid. But it grew old fast, and I honestly wouldn't be able to do it these days because I'm so unfit. But yeah, Ichigo blinks with surprise and makes an exaggerated gestures, as if I really don't know. Huh? Didn't you do it in elementary school or Girl Scouts? Are we the only ones who did it? I did at my school too, although it was on a school trip and combined with a quiz, it felt more like a game. The school you went to didn't do that, Shirahane-san? No. How could I know about this? I never really went to school. That's unusual. I thought orienteering was only for children. To do it at a missionary school. It's not a game like we do as kids. I heard this is for real. What do you mean, for real? I said it's going to be a proper competition. We'll have a map and a compass and see who can clear the course fastest. Sounds more like a sport. But it is a sport. It's a sport which most kids play as a kid. I see. So you can do it as a competition. I've never done it, so I can't quite imagine how one would compete at it. If we're just competing for the best time, it sounds essentially the same as a marathon to me. Yeah, it's a marathon with a compass and loads of weird little triangular signs. So for the proper competition, we'll probably have to follow a map from checkpoint to a goal. We need all navigation skills, like finding the most efficient way to a goal. So it won't just be fun and games. Her explanation fills in the blanks for me. It isn't just a race, we'll have to use a map to navigate checkpoints. But it's also a battle of wits. Sounds kind of fun. I heard we'll use the forest around campus and all the students will be participating. We might actually have a problem. Problem? We're supposed to do it in groups of 3, but we can't find another person who'd click with us. It would be hard to find someone who could click with you guys, but if you're going to ask someone... That's why I watched someone who recently become better friends with, so... A word recently, Rika braces herself. So we're wondering if you'd do it with us, Suoh-chan. Me? I thinkingly raised my voice. I'm touched and happy about asking me, but... She said 3-person teams. Should it make most sense to be in a group with my Amitiė partners? I'd love to go with you twins, but... They're staring at me earnestly and I find myself wavering, but... If there are 3 people to a group, perhaps it would be better if I go with my Amitiė partners. I say. So you won't go with us? Sorry, I would love to go with you twins, but... Would you say no to Rika? Oh, we've been dumped. Well... Ringo's watery eyes make me feel though I've done something unspeakably awful. Like an accidentally stepping on a puppy. Stop your fake whining. Shirahane-san takes things seriously, so don't joke around. Huh? Fine. Sorry, Suoh-chan. I was fake crying too. She sticks out her tongue and I feel a sense of relief. If it's a group of 3, surely most people will team with Amitiė partners. You two have an Amitiė partner too, right? So join up with them. Of course that's what you're thinking. We just wanted to test the power of Suoh-chan's friendship. But we lost. I feel terrible. Face them on and tell me again that I was just kidding. Speaking of which, you were talking about an upperclassman in a club. You joined a club? I didn't tell you about that. I thought I told Richan-san. I don't think you did, but I'm sorry for forgetting, Riko-san. It's fine. I'm just joking. Oh, come on. Seeing the two of them joking around makes me realise how close we've become. I feel happy for them, but also a little left out. So which club are you two in? I believe there are only 3 clubs at the Academy. The only 3 officially recognised clubs at the Academy are Choir, Literary Arts and Astronomy. I can't really imagine either of you in any of those. That's mean. We're astronomers. Night after night we gaze through our telescopes, seeing the light of the stars. How lovely. No, we're definitely joking. What club are you two really in? My joke's already falling flat, huh? Well, actually, we're both from a cooking club. Cooking club? Rika just listed off a 3 clubs in the school. You can't fool me anymore. Oh, look, this time it wasn't a joke. Then maybe you're lying about joining a club in the first place. She doesn't believe us. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Seeing him with half in tears, I quickly intervene and tell my Amitiė partner something I'd heard earlier. I think we're telling the truth, or there may be only 3 officially recognised clubs at the Academy. I heard of a student petition for more clubs, and so cooking, craft and art clubs are now recognised as clubs too. Oh, really? Yes, one of the upperclassmen will library counsellors in the art club. There's always changing a shift because of club activities. I see. If Shirahane said so, it must be true. But I wouldn't have guessed you two would be in a cooking club. Really? I don't you think a girl who can cook is cute? Yeah, I think Mio is cute too. I guess, but who are you trying to appeal to at an all-girls school? The teachers? Everyone is clearly thinking of Sister Basquiat, who seems unable to resist cute things. Well, the thing is, we get to eat the food we make, so... that's what I figured. We all have a laugh. When a sleepy-eyed Ringo sitting next to me takes my hand. What club are you in, Suoh-chan? A club? With a drowsy gaze fixed on me, I'm unsure what to say. Maybe she's expecting me to fire back with a joke? Oh, choices, choices. You can find out what choice I'll make in the next episode. So until then, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
光あふれた花園芽吹く新たなつぼみ淡い色を抱きしめていつか目覚め